Trias might be up for a glorious week. Here is why I believe this. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Petru, and in this video I will review Trias. In case you don't know this already, Trias is a very small cap coin with a market cap under $20 million, which personally I think it has a huge potential in this bull run. Now, very important to remember, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, so do your own due diligence before you invest in any coins. Before I dive in, please smash that like button to help with the algorithm and help the channel grow. Thank you for that, and now let's get to work. It would be very dumb to analyze any altcoin without having a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, in my opinion. So let's start with that first. As we can see, Bitcoin has closed this week over the previous highest closed bar. So this is a very good sign, even though it was a red one, and we can see now it's getting closer to the 10 EMA. But everything I see, it still indicates a bullish short term for Bitcoin. We can see already that this week started well, and if we have a look at the indicators, at the oscillators, we can see the MACD is low and heading upwards. It still has a lot to go to get to these previous levels. The stochastic, we can see as well, it's curling back up the blue line, and it still has a way to go up. And the RSI EMA as well. We can see the RSI, which is the green line, it's only here. So there is a lot of room to go here to something like this. Now, if we have a look at the daily chart, we can see that what happened here, it's actually something very healthy. After this run, where it touched very briefly this 10 EMA, it retraced a little bit and filled its gas tank, and now it's ready to go again. So I really like what's happening here, because this move is sustained by the EMAs, and we can see as well on the RSI is getting ready to cross. It might also, a scenario right here could be that the RSI can be rejected by the EMA, and something like this could happen as well. It's still in the cards. Don't forget that we operate with probabilities. So here nothing is certain, right? We don't know exactly what is going to happen, but we can just estimate. We can see as well that the stock is also heading up, and after just touching this area right here, which can act as support, we can see it here, right? Looks very good actually. Cool. And the MACD, it's going downwards, but looks like it's trying to curve back up. So we will see that in a few days. We see that these bars were printed red and longer, but I guess we will see in the next few days what is going to happen. I think the worst scenario in the short span might be to try to touch this yellow line, which is the 21 EMA. Yeah, so as long as Bitcoin is acting like this, the altcoins are still not going crazy, because Bitcoin did not finish its move and it's not just ranging, I think. So I still think it can go higher, and afterwards it will give time for altcoins to pump. Now let's have a quick look at Ethereum. Let's start again with the week. We can see that we have the highest weekly close on the Ethereum. So this is very bullish actually. So I'm expecting for Ethereum to run really well this week and the next weeks actually. We can see here is an example where it closed the weekly above this previous weekly close, and it went very nice. Here we can see that we retested the same resistance levels, and now we actually managed to break it. So this might be a breakout. Let me put a Fibonacci retracement on Ethereum and see what future targets we have. And I believe it's somewhere close to 6,000 bucks, which is an interesting area right here. Yeah. So I don't see anything bearish about Ethereum, and this is a very good sign, because as always, Bitcoin pumps first, after that is Ethereum most of the times, and after that are the altcoins. But also when Bitcoin and Ethereum, usually the altcoins are not collapsing, so that's good. We can see the indicators as well. The RSI is also going upwards, and it's just starting its move. It might be something like here. It could be something like there. Here the stock, yeah, it's a bit up, but let's have a look. Look, over this entire huge move right here, it was almost only upwards, only up, right? So the entire move was only up. So this is not very important actually, just the direction showing the blue line, it's very important, I would say. And here the MACD is going up. The MACD is quite high actually, as we can see, but looks like it still wants to go up. That being said, now let's get back to Trias. Like with Ethereum, we see something similar with Trias. So Trias is a really strong coin. Like it has a very strong chart. We can see here after the May dump, we can see that the weekly 10 EMA barely crossed the 21 EMA and went back up. And now we have this huge consolidation period right here, right? Which allowed Trias to get ready for a pump, right? Like we can see here what Trias can do without any consolidation, right? Like it went like crazy. But in this case, with this consolidation time, like it can do a really impressive move. Here is an example where Trias closed this candle above this weekly candles, and then we had the highest weekly candle it ever closed in the green. This doesn't mean that will happen exactly the same way, of course, but this is very bullish actually. And yeah, we might expect some resistance here. And what other expectations might we have are like it can go as high as to this area right here. Like these are the next targets. If it's breaking through the all-time high, it will easily get here to 50 bucks. That's crazy. That's an easy almost 5x from here, right? Although, as we can see here in this case, it likes to have these wicks, and I hope it will wick down before so I can buy more before it pumps. So I'm not sure if it's going to fly this week, but sometimes this or the next week I think are going to be very interesting for Trias. There is not too much information here on the weekly time frame because it's still a young coin, but we can see the RSI is well over the EMA and it bounced really well from here, and it might climb much higher because we are so low right now. It can do something like this. It can get to this area. Like look how much room we have to get to this area, 80. It's huge. It's huge room for growth right here. Cool. Now if I go and have a look at the shorter time frames, we can see here on the daily that it almost touched the 10 EMA, which is very good. And now it can go the next leg up, and it's going. It's going as right now. We can see it already. I don't know. Initially I wanted to sell very little in this area around 15, but I canceled those orders because I have a feeling that will just fly past this area without any problem. And I don't really want to do this, even if it was a very small percentage of my bag, right? But ideally, from my perspective, I would love to see it getting back here to recheck this area close to 10.4, because I have actually some buying orders in this area, and I would definitely like to buy more. If we do a Fibonacci on this area only, this consolidation area, we can see that from here it went up to the blue line to 1.6, and we can see as the next target should be around here, just under 19 bucks. So I might try to risk a very small percentage just to accumulate more, of course not to get rid of it. We can see the RSI is very bullish, looks very bullish, just went to recheck the EMA and it's already heading upwards. And we can see like it can fly here at least in this leg, or it might go like crazy, like in this case. Look here. Here was the same, like the same zone, right? The same area. And it can go like crazy like this. I don't see why that would not be possible. And we can see the MACD on the daily as well is looking very bullish and a lot of room to go. The stock is as well upwards. So although I operate with probabilities, I feel I have this gut feeling that I will not grab more at this limit right now at under $11. But if it thinks to recheck these levels, I would definitely love to grab some more in this area. Yeah, between 10.5 let's say and 8.5. I would love to get more in this area right now. Now let's have a look at the 4-hour chart and see what's happening here. Yeah, everything bullish. We can see that the MACD is getting ready to cross up again. The RSI as well is getting ready to bounce back, and the stock is also going up, like bullish, just bullish. The only thing I regret about this is that I don't own more, but I will definitely try to trade very actively this pair to try to sell and in order to grab more, because even right now is not my biggest holding in my portfolio, is by far my favorite coin. Before you go, please leave me a comment and tell me what you think about this and what expectations do you have from Trias. Thanks for watching and see you next time.